What's going on, guys? It is 7:05 in the morning. We are down here at Muddy Bottoms ATV Park in Sarepta, Louisiana. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the park, show you what kind of amenities they have here. This is one of the most predominantly paved parks we ever go to throughout the year. It is one of the nicest parks we go to throughout the year. And to give a short explanation of it, if Bass Pro and Disneyland had a love child, this would be it. We'll get you out there, show you the whole entire park. But this is the front gate here, 4 lanes wide. From that 4-lane right there all the way to the highway for a couple miles, it was backed up all day yesterday. I bet you from 8 in the morning till 8 at night last night, Friday, easy 1,500 people came through that gate. So let's get out there, show you where they're sleeping, show you where the bathhouse is, gas station, pro shop, you name it. Let's get that turbo started up. Oh yeah. I'm really hoping the video you can hear the blow-off valve good. It's loud in the cab, so it should be loud for y'all. There it is, baby. Like I said, the majority of this park is paved. I mean, this is the only park we go to that's going to have this much pavement in it, no matter what. Usually the trails to and from the gate are mud, dirt at best, gravel, a lot of these places we go to. But this one here, they put a lot of money out just for the road. Here we are heading in. Now, the park itself does surround a massive lake. It is unrealistically big, and I'm not sure if it's considered a trophy bass lake or exactly what's out there. They keep so many people fishing this thing, but I have never come to a ride and not seen dozens of boats out on the water all day Saturday. As far as RV camping goes, I'm pretty sure they got over 120 powered spots, paved, back in, pull through, all kind of stuff. We're gonna see a lot of primitive camping. We're gonna see a lot of just people everywhere sleeping in trucks, tents, cargo trailers, $500,000 RVs, you name it. Every type of person is out here having a damn good time. You see some of our primitive camping coming up on the left here. Starting to open up in the pine trees. Pretty much any flat mode spot is going to be filled up by today at 3 o'clock. Coming over here, I'll show you through the RV camper spots. We finally got one this year. We usually either had to con somebody out of a cabin or just hope for the best when we got down here. Got fortunate, got one of these spots on this rose here. But god dang, look how nice they are. Paved, trash cans, water and power hookups ready to go. And not just 10 or 12. Like I said, I think there's over 120 here. Check it out. I'll fast forward through here, get up here and show you the cabins real quick. We'll take a quick side road here, ease over here, show you the cabins. I've got one big nice one at the back called Sportsman's Paradise, which I love to stay at, but I've only got to once because it's so hard to get. You got your smaller cabins here, bunk bed setups. You got to be somebody, know somebody, or be damn good at a fast computer to get one of these booked. And there's the big boy on the end, hot tub in the back, full kitchen. Well, look at there, ka-chow. Somebody had a damn good time. Lost both front tires. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Let's ease over there, show you some more buildings on the property. Gotta slow her down just a little bit. Come check out our camp spot. All set up. We're set up by the chicken. There's Miss Chicken. Got the big bike out here. Got the boggers. Hell yeah. When in doubt, rent it out, baby. Rented that fifth wheel so we come stay down here. I'm in the market for an RV. If anybody knows where to get a nice one. I've looked at hundreds. But picking an RV is probably one of the most difficult things I think I've ever had to do. Diesel, do I get a V10, 30 foot, 40 foot? Do I get a shitty one? Do I get a nice one? Do I spend the money? Do I finance or do I find a cheap one I can pay for? I don't know. I gotta have one that tows at least 10,000 pounds, so that's my biggest thing right now. As long as I can find one that'll pull 2 side-by-sides on a 28-foot trailer, I'll be happy. But finding one of those under 100 grand, it's kind of whooping my ass right now. Let's ease over here to a building though. We've got a splash pad at this park. I'll get some video of the inside of this place later when they open up today. But a full splash pad here for kids at the park, ready to go. I'm gonna bring my daughter over here later on so we can have a good time for a couple hours after lunch. How many mud parks do you go to that has a splash pad for kids? How cool is this? Heck yeah. Muddy Bottoms on top, baby. That's awesome. Right across from the splash pad, you've got your gas pump set up. So a lot of these parks we'll head to, they usually just have a giant tank with a hose sticking out of it and an attendant trying their best. But this park here, they took that out of the equation. You can come over here, swipe your debit or credit card. Now it is $4.50 a gallon, but it is nice to come over here and fill up instead of running out of gas, having to run back to town or go sit in the line for 45 minutes because everybody else just ran out of gas. So that's one of the cool things that sets them apart from everybody else, as well as just the massive amount of primitive camping they have out here. I'll show you a lot more of that in a second. But a cool thing too, everything's kind of close together. You can see every building from the other building. So it's not too spread out to the point to where if you really had to walk it, you could. Don't suggest it, but you could. A lot of these people here, they'll primitive camp right behind the bathhouse so they can just walk over here after getting muddy and go on a ride. And this is what you call a bathhouse. A lot of these places just got pop-up tin buildings with a water hose in there for you to rinse off. This one's got attendants, towels, everything, you name it. Like I said, if Bass Pro in Disneyland ever had a baby, this would be it. Easing over here into even more RV spots. This place has got plenty of places to stay. Hopefully, I'm trying to con my way into getting one of those nice pull-through spots down there next year. I got high hopes but low expectations, because I'll probably end up out here with everybody else in the primitive camping area. I guarantee you, primitive camping right now, there's probably over 1,500 people out there. RVs, campers, cargo boxes, tents, sleeping in trucks. It really don't even matter how you get here, where you stay, as long as you're here doing it. Check that out. That's a Taj Mahal of a tent right there, baby. Hell yeah. We'll take you over here to the pro shop. Biggest building on the grounds. Hopefully they're open. They should be. I see a bunch of vehicles there. Let's get in there and get something to drink. I'll show you what inside looks like. Got the ice truck over here too. You'll never run out of ice down here. Full 53-foot box. All right, a couple hundred yards from the pro shop, we got our big vendors set up over here. Super ATV came out for the ride. You know, they're slinging some bars, making some money. Got Woody's light whips down there. You know, we got 26 of them on this bad boy right here I'm riding. Got your maintenance shop over there on the left, 2 bays. Got a spare bay in the center. Right 2 bays gonna be your shop. You can go in there and buy winch ropes, Crocs, sunglasses, just all that little stuff that you might need. Old Big Pun running it in there. Take a quick turn over here. We got our food vendor area right next to the massive pavilion. We're actually going over there to the auction tonight. A bunch of people will get together and they'll throw light whips, tow winches, just anything you can think of that would be in the off-road industry up for auction, and give the money to the One Tribe Foundation that's out here at the ride. You know, they do a lot of good stuff for veterans. I really think y'all should check them out. Just take a couple seconds, look them up. They're good guys doing something for people that really deserve it. But this pavilion here, man, I wish I just had this at my house so I could go party. Got them big ass fans up there in the top. It's a unit right there, baby. You know, you got that Doolittle trailer over there. Unfortunately, my homeboy Casey finally retired from Doolittle. Casey, you should have been here, man. I know it was your retirement party and you're in Nashville, blah, 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 but fuck all them boots and wannabe cowboys. You should have been down here in the mud with us. Let's see, he's over here to the big water hole, the bounty hole. Then we'll head over to the car wash. Everything's pretty close together, which I like. So you can keep your group. If they want to go do some stuff uptown, you're never really that far away from them. You ain't got to try and go find them. They're just a couple 100 yards away. Pulling in here, we got the big water area. We got the bounty hole back over there. I'll have some good video of that. I don't know if it'll be on this tour video, but the bounty hole is going to be great today because it is absolutely full of water. So we'll get over there, record all that. Hopefully somebody wins. Somebody gets all the way through. I've been here a couple years and nobody ever makes it. But, you know, now the 63s is pretty much a trail tire nowadays, and everybody I know is running 50s or bigger. I bet somebody makes it this time. Heading over here through some more primitive parking. They do have a racetrack over here, but I've actually never seen them race here. I think a long time ago they may have held some races, but I was never fortunate enough to be here to see them. Heading through the pines. And if you ever do come down here and want a primitive camp, this is where I 100% suggest. Get over here in these pine trees. Surprisingly, it will be much quieter over here than anywhere else in the park. Now, some people may have a difference in opinion of that, but I've stayed over here once or twice, and it's a lot better than out there in them fields. I don't know if it's just the fields carry that noise a lot better, but god dang, it gets loud out there. All right, one of the coolest things about Muddy Bottoms, I wish I had one at my house, is this thing right here. The car wash. Built out of telephone poles. Check that out. High pressure all the time. So this car wash right here, Thursday, I think at 1 o'clock the gate opens. So this right here is gonna pump water and stay on from Thursday at 1 o'clock till sometime around Monday at 3 or 4. That's crazy. I turn this sucker on and just let it eat the whole time. I'm pretty sure they're pumping water out of the lake over there, so it's just lake water, and it's draining right back into the lake, so no big deal. But you'll be able to pull up here and wash your radiator out, wash your buggy off, all that at any time. You can't beat that. Go through there. Get a little wet. What could go wrong? Hell yeah. You got your big side for your side-by-side. You got your little one for your four-wheelers. Hell yeah. Now, I think there's only 1 or 2 more buildings on the property that you actually have access to. There's a helipad and like a medical center. You can go over there. It's right adjacent to the pro shop. We're not going to go over there and look at that because I don't want to go over there and see anybody having a bad day, because that'd ruin mine. But we got our big stage over here. They used to have a lot of concerts. Now they just hold them in the pavilion so everybody can kind of sit on the picnic tables and eat while they listen and watch. But they do have a ridiculously awesome stage over here. I'll run you through some more of the primitive camping right here. That's pretty much it. I mean, this place has everything you need for an awesome weekend. And we're only, I think, 6 minutes from a Walmart, pending traffic. 4 or 5 minutes from a gas station if you want to get gas outside of the park. Plenty of restaurants right out the gate too, so you don't have to go very far to get food outside of the park or gas outside of the park or anything you may need from Walmart. It's a pretty good setup, pretty good location. But yeah, that's it. And I'd say this is probably one of my top 3 parks. This, Bogs and Boulders, and I'm kind of keeping the third open at the moment because I'm going to ride at a new park here in a couple weeks, and I'm expecting it to be in that top 3 from the videos and pictures I've seen. I'm gonna run you through this primitive camping. Appreciate y'all watching the video. I got up early as fuck for this, so if there's any other reason to like this video other than that, I don't know what it is. But damn, I got up early to do this.